Welcome back to the Best Ever Tour channel. Today, we're diving deep into the wallet and exploring the top 10 most expensive cities in Southeast Asia for 2024. Southeast Asia is an incredibly diverse and beautiful region, attracting millions of visitors and expats every year. But, as with any popular destination, certain cities can put a serious dent in your bank account. Whether you're planning on moving to this vibrant corner of the world, or just planning a quick trip, understanding the cost of living is crucial for making the most of your time and money. So if you're ready to see which cities made the list and how much you can expect to spend, then buckle up.
Alright, kicking off our list at number 1, and really, did you expect anything else, is Singapore. This city-state is consistently ranked as one of the most expensive cities in the world. Everything from housing to transportation, groceries, and entertainment will cost you a pretty penny. Housing is notoriously expensive. Be prepared to shell out a significant chunk of your income. The MRT is clean, safe, and efficient. Singapore is a foodie's paradise, but it comes at a price. Despite the costs, Singapore offers an incredible quality of life. So, if you're thinking of making Singapore your home, be prepared for the high cost of living. Coming in hot at number 2 is Bangkok, Thailand. Now, Bangkok is known for its vibrant street life, delicious food, and affordability, but don't let that fool you. In recent years, the cost of living in Bangkok has been steadily on the rise, earning it a spot on our list of the most expensive cities in Southeast Asia. One of the biggest culprits for the rising costs is, you guessed it, rent. As Bangkok continues to develop and attract more expats and tourists, the demand for housing has skyrocketed, pushing up rental prices, especially in the city center and popular expat neighborhoods. But it's not just rent that's putting a strain on wallets. Food prices have also been creeping up in Bangkok. While you can still find incredibly affordable street food, eating out at restaurants, especially those catering to tourists or expats, can quickly add up. Groceries, too, have become more expensive, particularly for imported goods and specialty items. Transportation costs are another factor to consider. While Bangkok's public transportation system has improved in recent years, it can still be crowded and confusing to navigate. Taxis and ride-hailing services like Grab are readily available, but can get pricey, especially during peak hours or if you're traveling long distances. So, what's the verdict on Bangkok? Well, it's still a relatively affordable city compared to places like Singapore or Hong Kong. But if you're on a tight budget, you'll need to be mindful of your spending and make smart choices when it comes to housing, transportation, and dining out. The good news is, Bangkok offers plenty of opportunities for budget-friendly fun. From exploring its countless temples and markets, to indulging in delicious and affordable street food, there are endless ways to experience the city without breaking the bank. Number 3. Phuket, Thailand. Paradise comes at a price. Thailand's largest island and a world-renowned tourist destination. Now, Phuket is known for its stunning beaches, crystal-clear waters, and vibrant nightlife. But all that beauty and excitement comes at a cost, literally. Phuket has become one of the most expensive places to live in Southeast Asia, especially if you're looking to enjoy the island's luxurious side. Rent is a major factor driving up the cost of living in Phuket. As tourism booms, so does the demand for accommodation, pushing up rental prices, especially for villas and apartments in prime locations near the beaches. If you're on a budget, you might find more affordable options further inland or in less touristy areas, but be prepared to compromise on convenience and proximity to the action. Food is another area where Phuket can get pricey. While you can still find affordable Thai food at local restaurants and street stalls, dining out at tourist-oriented establishments or indulging in international cuisine can quickly eat into your budget. Groceries can also be more expensive than in other parts of Thailand, especially for imported goods and fresh produce. Transportation is another consideration. While Phuket has a local bus system, it can be limited and infrequent. Taxis and tuk-tuks are readily available, but can be expensive, especially if you're traveling long distances or during peak season. Renting a scooter is a popular option for getting around, but it comes with its own set of risks and costs. So, is Phuket worth the expense? Well, that depends on your priorities and budget. If you're looking for a luxurious tropical getaway with stunning beaches, world-class dining, and vibrant nightlife, then Phuket is certainly a tempting destination. However, if you're on a tight budget, you'll need to be savvy with your spending and prioritize your expenses to make the most of your time on this beautiful island. Number 4. Phnom Penh, Cambodia, the rising costs of the Pearl of Asia. Sliding into our number 4 spot is Phnom Penh, the bustling capital of Cambodia. Now, Phnom Penh has a reputation for being a budget-friendly destination, and while it's still relatively affordable compared to some of its Southeast Asian neighbors, the cost of living here has been steadily rising in recent years, making it a contender for our list of the most expensive cities in the region. One of the main drivers of this rising cost of living is the influx of expats and foreign investment, which has led to a surge in demand for housing, particularly in the city center and more affluent areas. This has resulted in a significant increase in rental prices, especially for modern apartments and villas. But it's not just housing that's becoming more expensive. The cost of food and dining out has also been on the rise in Phnom Penh. While you can still find incredibly affordable street food and local eateries, restaurants catering to tourists and expats tend to be pricier. Groceries, too, have become more expensive, especially for imported goods and Western products. Transportation costs are another factor to consider. While Phnom Penh has a relatively affordable public transportation system, it can be crowded and inefficient. Tuk-tuks are a popular and convenient way to get around, but fares can vary depending on your negotiation skills and the distance traveled. So, is Phnom Penh still a budget-friendly destination? Well, it depends on your lifestyle and spending habits. If you're willing to live like a local, eat at local restaurants, and utilize public transportation, you can still get by on a relatively modest budget. However, if you prefer a more Western lifestyle with modern amenities and frequent dining out, be prepared to spend more than you might expect in this rapidly developing city. Manila, the city of contrasts and costs. Rounding out our list at number 5 is Manila, the bustling capital of the Philippines. Now, Manila is a city of contrasts, known for its vibrant culture, historical landmarks, and delicious food. But it's also a city grappling with poverty and inequality, and this is reflected in its cost of living, which can vary greatly depending on your lifestyle and where you choose to live. Housing is a major factor in Manila's cost of living. Rent can be surprisingly expensive, especially in the central business districts and affluent neighborhoods. Condominiums and apartments in these areas often command high prices, putting them out of reach for many locals and budget-conscious expats. However, more affordable options can be found in the outskirts of the city or in less developed areas. Food is another area where costs can fluctuate in Manila. You can still find incredibly affordable and delicious food at local eateries, street food stalls, and markets. However, dining out at restaurants, catering to tourists, expats, or the city's elite can quickly drain your wallet. Groceries, too, can be expensive, especially for imported goods and Western products. Transportation costs are another consideration. Manila is notorious for its traffic congestion, which can make commuting a time-consuming and stressful experience. Public transportation, such as jeepneys, buses, and trains, is relatively affordable but can be crowded and unreliable. Taxis and ride-hailing services are more convenient but can be expensive, especially during peak hours. So, is Manila an expensive city? Well, it depends on your perspective and lifestyle. If you're willing to embrace the local way of life, eat at local eateries, and utilize public transportation, you can certainly live in Manila on a budget. However, if you prefer a more Western lifestyle with modern amenities, frequent dining out, and private transportation, be prepared to spend more than you might in other parts of Southeast Asia. Number 6 is Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia's capital. Now, Kuala Lumpur is known for its towering skyscrapers, vibrant street art, and delicious street food. It's a melting pot of cultures, and for a long time, it's been a haven for expats on a budget. But hold on, things are changing. While KL still offers a high quality of life compared to other major cities around the world, the cost of living is on the rise. We're talking about rent, groceries, transportation, the whole shebang. One of the biggest factors? Property prices. KL's real estate market is booming, and that means higher rents for anyone looking to live in the heart of the action. Don't get discouraged, though. KL is still relatively affordable, especially when you compare it to places like Singapore or Hong Kong. Plus, the food scene is incredible, and you can still find amazing deals if you know where to look. Think street markets for local delicacies, hawker centers buzzing with activity, and local shops tucked away from the tourist traps. It's all about knowing where to find those hidden gems. But here's the thing. Even with rising costs, KL offers a certain energy, a pulse that's hard to resist. It's a city that never sleeps, with something always happening. So is KL worth the ringgit? For many, the answer is still a resounding yes. Just be prepared to stretch your budget a little further than you might have in the past.
Number 7, Pattaya, Thailand. We're heading to the land of smiles, Thailand, but specifically the bustling city of Pattaya. Now, Pattaya is known for its beaches, nightlife, and, well, let's just say it's a popular tourist destination for a reason. But all that tourism comes at a cost, literally. Pattaya's economy thrives on tourism, and that means higher prices for everything from accommodation to food, especially in those tourist hotspots. Rent, especially for those beachfront condos, can be surprisingly high, and while you can still find affordable street food, those fancy restaurants catering to tourists, yeah, those will put a dent in your wallet.
But here's the thing about Pattaya. It's a city of contrasts. You can sip cocktails in a rooftop bar overlooking the city one minute, then wander down a side street and find yourself haggling for souvenirs in a local market. And that's the beauty of it. You can live a luxurious lifestyle if you want, or you can embrace the local culture, eat where the locals eat, and find ways to make your money stretch further. Just be prepared to be savvy. Don't be afraid to negotiate prices, especially in markets, and venture out of the tourist zones to find those hidden gems where you can experience the real Pattaya without breaking the bank. Because at the end of the day, Pattaya is a city that offers something for everyone. Just remember, paradise has a price tag, but with a little bit of effort, you can find your own slice of it without spending a fortune. Number 8 is Chiang Mai, Thailand. Alright, let's journey north to Chiang Mai, a city nestled in the mountains of northern Thailand. This city is not just a geographical location, it's a blend of history, culture, and modernity. Now, Chiang Mai is known for its ancient temples, lush jungles, and laid-back vibe. The serene landscapes and rich history make it a unique destination. It's become a haven for digital nomads and expats seeking a slower pace of life. But here's the catch. The influx of these new residents has brought about significant changes. Chiang Mai's popularity has also led to a rise in living costs. The once quiet streets are now bustling with activity, and the cost of living is reflecting this change. It's still cheaper than Bangkok, but those days of dirt-cheap rent and meals for $1 are fading fast. The cityscape is evolving, and with it, the affordability. The influx of expats and remote workers has driven up demand for housing, especially those charming guest houses and modern condos with reliable Wi-Fi. These accommodations are now highly sought after, and as demand rises, so do prices. The real estate market is booming, and finding a good deal requires more effort than before.
But don't worry, Chiang Mai still offers incredible value for money. The charm of the city lies in its ability to provide quality living at a reasonable cost. You can still find affordable accommodation if you're willing to live a little further from the city center or embrace a more local lifestyle. The outskirts offer a peaceful retreat with a touch of local flavor. And the food scene, still incredible. The variety and quality of food available are a testament to the city's rich culinary heritage. Think steaming bowls of cow soy, flavorful curries, and a plethora of street food options that tantalize your taste buds. And fresh fruit shakes that cost less than a cup of coffee in some cities. These refreshing beverages are perfect for the tropical climate. The key is to live like a local. Adopting the local lifestyle can significantly enhance your experience. Embrace the street food culture, explore the local markets, and immerse yourself in the daily life of Chiang Mai. And connect with the community. Building relationships with locals can provide deeper insights into the culture and way of life. You'll be surprised how far your money can go. The cost of living, when managed wisely, can be very affordable.
Chiang Mai is still a place where you can live comfortably on a budget, but it requires a little more effort than it used to. The city's growth has brought about new challenges and opportunities. It's a city in transition, finding its footing amidst its growing popularity. The skyline is changing, and with it, the dynamics of daily life. But one thing's for sure, Chiang Mai's magic remains. The scenic views and iconic landmarks continue to captivate visitors. It's a city that draws you in with its charm, its culture, and its ability to make you feel like you're a world away from the hustle and bustle of modern life. The peaceful scenes and traditional Thai culture offer a serene escape.
Next stop number 9 is Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. We're crossing borders into Vietnam, landing in the bustling metropolis of Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon, as it's still affectionately known. This city is a vibrant blend of the old and the new, where history and modernity coexist in a fascinating dance. Now, HCMC is a city on the move, a whirlwind of energy, entrepreneurship, and delicious pho. The streets are alive with the hustle and bustle of daily life, where every corner tells a story of ambition and resilience. But all that progress comes at a price. The rapid development and modernization have brought about significant changes, impacting the lives of both locals and newcomers.
HCMC's cost of living has been steadily rising, especially when it comes to housing and imported goods. The influx of foreign investment has led to a real estate boom, making it increasingly challenging for many to afford decent housing. The city's booming economy has attracted investment, leading to a surge in demand for high-end apartments and condos, driving up prices for everyone. This has created a stark contrast between the luxurious high-rises and the more modest living conditions of many residents. And if you're craving those familiar comforts from home, be prepared to shell out some serious dong. Imported goods, especially Western brands, can be surprisingly expensive, adding to the financial strain for expatriates and locals alike. Imported goods, especially Western brands, can be surprisingly expensive. This is a city where the cost of living can quickly escalate if you're not mindful of your spending habits.
But here's the thing about HCMC, it's a city that rewards those who embrace the local lifestyle. By immersing yourself in the local culture, you can discover a more affordable and enriching way of life. Eat where the locals eat, shop at the local markets, and you'll find incredible value for money. The local markets are treasure troves of fresh produce, unique goods, and authentic experiences. Think steaming bowls of pho for a couple of dollars, a culinary delight that warms the soul and satisfies the palate. Fresh spring rolls bursting with flavor, a perfect blend of textures and tastes that are both healthy and delicious. And local beers that won't break the bank, offering a refreshing way to unwind after a busy day exploring the city. Transportation is also incredibly affordable, with motorbikes zipping through the streets and buses connecting every corner of the city. The public transport system is efficient and budget-friendly, making it easy to navigate the sprawling metropolis.
HCMC is a city of contrasts, a place where ancient temples stand in the shadows of modern skyscrapers. This juxtaposition creates a unique urban landscape that is both captivating and thought-provoking. It's a city that never sleeps, where the streets are alive with the sounds of vendors hawking their wares and motorbikes honking their horns. The vibrant street life is a testament to the city's dynamic spirit and relentless energy. So is HCMC expensive? It can be, but it's also a city where you can live well on a budget if you're willing to embrace the local way of life. By adapting to the local customs and practices, you can enjoy a fulfilling and cost-effective lifestyle. It's a city that rewards adventure, curiosity, and a willingness to dive headfirst into the unknown. Whether you're exploring hidden alleyways, sampling street food, or engaging with the friendly locals, HCMC offers endless opportunities for discovery and growth. Last but not least, number 10, Jakarta, Indonesia. We're heading to Indonesia's sprawling capital, Jakarta, often referred to as the Big Durian. Now, Jakarta is a city of extremes, a melting pot of cultures, chaotic traffic, and some of the most delicious food you'll ever taste. It's a place where tradition meets modernity in the most fascinating ways. But all that excitement comes at a price, and it's not just financial. As Indonesia's economic powerhouse, Jakarta's cost of living is among the highest in Southeast Asia. The city is a magnet for business and commerce, driving up prices in almost every sector. Housing, especially in the city center, can be a major expense, and those traffic jams? They are legendary. They don't just cost you time, they eat into your wallet with fuel costs and transportation expenses. The daily grind can be tough on both your patience and your pocket. But here's the thing about Jakarta. It's a city that rewards those who are willing to explore. Hidden gems are scattered throughout the city, waiting to be discovered.
Venture beyond the malls and high-rises and you'll discover a city rich in history, culture, and affordable delights. From ancient temples to vibrant festivals, there's always something to see and do. Think street food stalls serving up mouth-watering nasi goreng, a local favorite that's both delicious and budget-friendly. Bustling markets overflowing with fresh produce offer a sensory overload and great deals. And local warongs where you can enjoy a hearty meal for a fraction of the price of those fancy restaurants. These small eateries are the heart and soul of Jakarta's culinary scene. And don't even get me started on the coffee. Jakarta's coffee culture is thriving, with local cafes offering up incredible brews at prices that will make you wonder why you ever paid $5 for a latte. These cafes are not just places to grab a drink, they are social hubs where you can relax, work, or catch up with friends. Jakarta is a city that challenges you, excites you, and rewards you in equal measure. It's a place where every day brings new experiences and opportunities. It's a city that never sleeps, where the energy is palpable, and the possibilities are endless. The nightlife is vibrant and the streets are always buzzing with activity. So is Jakarta expensive? Yes, it can be. But it's also a city where you can live a rich and rewarding life without breaking the bank. It's all about knowing where to look, embracing the local culture, and being open to adventure. The more you explore, the more you'll find that Jakarta has something for everyone. It's a city that invites you to dive deep into its neighborhoods, experience its traditions, and make the most of its diverse offerings. Jakarta truly is a city of contrasts and endless possibilities. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on living costs and travel tips around the world. Southeast Asia is an incredible region to explore, offering a diverse range of experiences from bustling cities to tranquil islands. And while the cost of living is rising in some of its major cities, there are still plenty of ways to experience the magic of Southeast Asia without breaking the bank. So pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and get ready to discover all that this incredible region has to offer. See you in the next video.